All right, you guys didn't hear any of that. Let me try that again. So, welcome to Mitch's Music. Today we are going to do Christmas Time is Here from a Charlie Brown Christmas. And earlier this week, I did a video on extended chords and just giving you kind of a background of those types of chords. And today I'm going to show you how to play Christmas Time is Here. It's pretty simple as far as these chords go. If you're brand new to these chords, it might be a little challenging. But I'm going to show you a couple of ways to play it. And just kind of go over the way these chords work. So let's get started. So, and if you want the tab, I'll link that up in the description below. You can check out it. You can go to the video as well. I can show you the video. I probably played it a little differently because the original video was taken about a year ago. I think I'm playing it a little bit differently now. So as you progress as a guitarist, sometimes you will change the way you play a couple of things. So this is going to be a slightly different version than if you watched the one that I made last year. So let's talk through some of these chords. So the first chord is an F major 7. So one of the easiest ways with less finger strain to play an F major 7 is to use the open E string to give you that major 7. So basically you're playing an F chord, but just instead of barring this finger right here, you're just lifting it up. And that gives an F major 7. I've got my sheet music over here. So there's your F major 7. And then after that, you go to an E flat 9. And so an E flat 9, like I said in the previous video, you want to get that, you really just want to get that 9 sound in there. So with an E flat, the 9 would be an F. So you could do that a couple of ways. I kind of like getting the 7th in there as well. So here's the 7th. So E flat, so you got F major 7 to E flat 9. So all I'm doing right here is I'm getting an E flat chord by barring this, playing this E flat right here in the bass, and then this down here is giving me the 9. And then I've got my second finger on the B string on the 2nd fret, my third finger on the G string on the 3rd fret. And so you can play that, you can move that anywhere, and that's will give you most of the notes of an E flat 9, or most of the important notes. So I've got the root, the 5th, the 7, and the 9. So I'm kind of leaving the 3rd out of this chord. So F major 7. Then you're going to go to a B flat diminished, or B major, B diminished, which this position will get you most diminished chords. So what I'm doing, I've got my first finger on the 2nd fret of the A string, my second finger on the 2nd fret of the G string, my third finger on the 3rd fret of the D string, and my 4th finger on the 3rd fret of the B string. And you can move this around. So like right here on the 2nd fret, trying to get it so you can actually see my fingers. So right here, it's a B diminished 7. So if I move it up, C. There's C, B, B flat. So you can move that around. All of these are that kind of chord. So you can't move this one around unless you add another finger. So you got that F major 7. Then if you move it to here, you have to add another finger to really get that note. But this E9, you can definitely move that one around. All right, so we've got B flat diminish, then B diminished, then B flat minor 7. That's a fairly standard chord. A minor 7, A flat minor 7, G minor 7, and then a B flat with a C in the bass. And so basically all I'm doing is I'm barring this right here, and then it goes to an F major 9. So when I go from that F major 9, I'm playing here, the 5th from the F, the major 7 for the F, and then there's the 9. So let's go through those chords real quickly. So you got here, F major 7, E flat 9, F major 7, E flat 9, B diminished, B flat minor 7, A minor 7, A flat minor 7, G minor 7, B flat with a C in the bass, then F major 9. Now you can play this another way. A lot of these chords I would play the same way, but if you wanted, you can also do the F major 7 up here, and then you would do the E flat 9 right here. This can give you a little bit more of a fuller chord sound. And then after that, I would play the diminished chords in the same place. So I would do the rest of the chords the same, but you could do the F major 9 up here, and then the E flat 9 right here. All right, and speaking of that, going into the next part, you've got a D flat major 7. So when you're playing a major 7, you can do it several ways, but there are several positions that you can do a major 7 in, but one of the easiest, most standard positions, you got to build up your finger strength just a little bit, but you're doing a standard bar chord, right? So if you did a 7, you're just getting this fret right here. So you're lifting, you're just not pressing down the fret above. So right here with a D flat, I'm getting my D flat on the 4th fret. Then I'm barring up here on the 6th fret with the D, the G, and the B string. So basically what I would do is just use my 3rd finger and my pinky, and then my 2nd finger would be on the 5th fret, and that would give me the major 7. So you've got root, 5th, major 7, 3rd. So that's D flat major 7, and then going into a G flat 9, D flat major 7, then G flat 9. You could also do a G flat 9 right here, just like we did with the F. That's probably a little easier. Let me show you what that sounds like. Then right here, then back to here. I'm not sure if I like that sound as well. I kind of like the fuller sound down here. And then you got A minor 7, E flat major 9, D flat, that's that G flat 9, A minor 7, then you go back to that beginning F major 7, diminished, B flat. And that's pretty much it, guys. I will have this one. I'll have the link below with these chords in it, and it'll also show you how to play the melody as well. So check that out below. Tomorrow, I think I'm going to try to do a live stream, and tomorrow I'm going to talk. Unless you're interested, it might be a little boring, but a lot of guitarists struggle this time of year in with Christmas songs. Is one of the struggles that you have is like trying to figure out the chords for hymns, because they move so much and there's so much movement going on. And so we're going to talk about some shortcuts that you can take to make playing hymns a little bit easier. I'm going to analyze some of the songs, and we're going to take a look at how you can use that information to play some of these hymns, and like what chords you actually need, what chords you don't need, and things like that. So I hope I see you with that with that live stream, and I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.